Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to another video. I just wanted to give some commentary on the markets for today, June 27th, 2017. I thought we could look at the three main cryptos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. And then also I wanted to pull up a chart of the NASDAQ and of gold. In the cryptos, we have pulled back from ultimate high of 3,000 and even this midterm high of 2,700. Tested the long-term trend support, but we've held both days, and today it is rebounding. So we were able to put in this green candle up to a price of about $25.50. So I was getting a little nervous that this sell-off was accelerating and maybe even going to come down and touch this cloud, but we were held by the long-term trend support and stayed above it. Even though we spiked through it, closed above it, and this green bar is pushing back up. So that's telling me the sell-off is over and we're going to look at moving up higher again. In Ethereum, pretty much the same story, but we sort of spiked through this long-term trend support again on Ethereum, but we're able to hold that and then pulling back up. I was actually able to add to my positions in Ethereum and Litecoin during this pullback, so I was pretty grateful for it. And now it seems like the worst has been kind of over, and we're able to continue on higher. Also in Litecoin, pretty much the same story, although here we only tested the purple level of support and didn't make it down to the long-term trend support. Yeah, lows of only like 33.30, and then now back up to 39. So Litecoin actually seems to be doing the best in terms of holding its gains of the three big ones. So I also wanted to look at the NASDAQ chart. So this is a daily chart of the NASDAQ, and we hit this high around 5,900 back in beginning of June, and then we had this big sell-off. Got held by the purple level of support, but then we've been testing this long-term trend line a few times. Came back up, but then today you notice we got a close below the long-term trend. And so this kind of is telling me that the market, at least in the NASDAQ, is really correcting right now. And who knows, are we going to see a new trend where, it dives below the cloud and sort of becomes bearish? I don't know about that, but definitely, close below the long-term trend support is something to watch out for. And it's kind of interesting how this happened just as all the cryptocurrencies were correcting as well. So I started thinking, I wonder if this is a coincidence or maybe not. But they are all tech related and have had big runs lately, and so it seems to me that there's a correlation between both of the pullbacks. So that was kind of interesting. The other thing that I want to look at is the chart for gold, and so this is a daily chart of gold, and we were up here in again the beginning of June, about to break out near 1,300. And then look at this, just continued sell-off. But the cloud did catch it as it dove down into the cloud, and then we had a little bit of a rebound, and then it's kind of been treading water here. But I want to keep my eye on the gold chart as we look at the cryptocurrencies, because they're really attempting to do some of the same things with gold and Bitcoin of providing, a safe way to preserve wealth outside the banking system. So I want to just kind of keep my eye on this and add it to my daily reviews, just to kind of see how we're progressing along in the gold market as well. One other thing I wanted to highlight was a article that I found on CoinDesk, and this article was entitled China's central bank vows to push for blockchain in 5-year plan. And it talks about in here how the plan intends to put forward 5 goals for the financial technology industry. Establishing a world-leading infrastructure facilitating innovations in financial sector, implementing the financial industry standardization strategy, and improving the competency and management of the financial network security system. This really is pretty amazing and may catapult the cryptocurrencies higher. I mean, you look at this term here, facilitating innovations in the financial sector. I mean, that's essentially what the cryptos are doing. And, you know, this the central bank getting behind blockchain technology like this could really be the start of a whole new way of looking at finance. And so this is one of the reasons why I'm so interested in the cryptocurrencies and kind of this whole sector, because I was around when the tech bubble happened in the 90s, and I was in high school, so I wasn't able to participate in like stocks or anything, but I definitely heard about it, and I kind of, you know, felt like I missed that a little. And then there was the big internet explosion and companies that grew out of that, like your Amazon. And, you know, I kind of missed the boat on that as well. So when I heard about cryptocurrencies, I think that this could be a similar type of thing that will really kind of take off and change the way that we look at finance. And I think the blockchain technology has the potential to really change a lot in the world. So that's why I want to get in on this and kind of expose more people to it through my videos here, and just to see if you want to, you know, consider an investment as well. So that's really all I have today. I just wanted to kind of briefly run through these things, but it's definitely good to see that the pullback is probably over, and we'll be looking to add to the gains from here. Talk to you guys later.